Welcome students. In this lecture, we study about part 211, current good manufacturing practices for finished pharmaceuticals. The part A is about general provisions, which is just the scope and definition. So part B deals with organization and personnel, that is responsibilities of quality control unit, personnel qualifications, the responsibilities of the personnel, and what are the role of the consultants. Part C of Part 211 CFR deals with buildings and facilities. It is about the design, the lighting, how the ventilation, air ventilation, and heating cooling system should work in a building, the plumbing system, the sewage, the washing and the toilet facilities, the sanitation and maintenance should work. So this section basically deals about the various infrastructure facilities that should be available in our production unit, which is to be certified as for a good manufacturing practice. Subpart D deals with equipments. So this section deals with the equipment design, the size and the location of the equipment, how the equipment should be constructed, how the equipment should be cleaned and maintained, and about the automatic, mechanical, and electronic equipment. And along with that, it deals with filters. Filters are an important component because they are at various points, including the in the production assembly. Subpart E deals with general requirements, which is for components and drug product containers and closures. It deals with general requirements, receipt and storage of untested components of drug product containers and closures, testing and approval of rejection of components, use of approved components or drug product containers and closures, retesting of approved components, products, containers and closures. Further, it deals with how to handle rejected components, drug products, containers and closures. And finally, it deals with drug product containers and closures in general. Subpart E, F, deals with production and process controls. So with relation to production and process controls, what are the written procedures and what are the deviations from those procedures that are to be recorded? The change in components of during production or process, they have to be as per subpart F. The calculation of the yield, the equipments which are to be used, the sampling and testing of in-process material and finalized finished products, the time limitations on the production, the control of microbial contamination and reprocessing. All these factors need to be handled as per the guidelines given in the part F of production and process controls. Subpart G deals with packaging and labeling controls, material, examination and usage criteria, how the labeling should be issued, packaging and labeling operations, how are they to be carried, how is tamper-resistant packaging requirements and over-the-counter human drug for the over-the-counter human drug products, drug product inspection and expiration dating. These are the guidelines for under section subpart G. Subpart H deals with holding and distribution of the drug and finished products. So finished products, how are they to be warehoused and what are the distribution procedures which are to be followed? Those are subject to subpart H guidelines. Subpart I, laboratory controls, it gives about the general requirements, testing and release of for distribution, the stability testing, specific spatial testing requirements, how the reserve samples are to be kept, how to handle or about laboratory animals, and what to do about penicillin contamination. Subpart J, records and reports. They basically deal with the general requirements, the how the records are to be kept for equipment cleaning and use logs. Again, records and reports for components, drug product containers, closures and labeling records, master production and control records, batch production control records, production record review when it was done, laboratory records, distribution records, and complaint file. So all the records and reports related to complaints, distribution, laboratory, production, batch production, master production, components, drug products, containers, closures, labels, equipment cleaning, and their logs. So all these things need to be catered to as per the guidelines of Subpart J. Subpart K deals with returned and salvaged drug products. So this basically deals with the drug products which have been returned from the market either because of recall or some other reasons. Drug product salvaging, how are they to be destroyed? So these are covered under Subpart K. Thank you, students. This is the reference of fda.gov from where you can study the details of good manufacturing practices, part 211. Each of these sections will be discussed in more detail and an in-depth understanding will be given during the class. This is Dr. Amrish Chandra from Amity University. Thank you.